Hi everyone, welcome to English for You. I'm Kat.
And I am Pat.
And today we're talking fashion.
Oh no.
Don't worry, this is not something that you have to know a lot about fashion or buy something.
Or be fashionable.
No, we're talking about a kind of a new thing that's happening in fashion.
Ooh.
Where it's not so much how it looks, but how people are using it.
I see.
So you think about, social media. People like to show off their clothes a lot.
Yeah,
what kind of pictures do you put up on your social media?
Oh, yeah. I'm one of the people who still uses LinkedIn, which is the job one. And that one it's a professional looking photo of me.
Yes, same.
The stuff that goes on my Facebook, however, is for a long time, I would only post pictures of me in ridiculous costumes from, from Halloween nights or the various plays I have done or fancy dress parties. So you would only see pictures of me in weird get-ups, makeup, elaborate costumes.
Okay.
These days, it tends to be more family-related pictures.
Yeah.
Because, me with
kids.
one or both or all three people in the family kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd still do post anytime I'm in a costume, and I keep them in a separate file because, I don't want to lose that.
They're fun.
How about you?
I think when I was a little bit younger, I used to post a lot of selfies, get your makeup on, get some nice clothes on, and, look cute for the camera and, just capture a moment in time.
I did a makeup selfie.
Yeah?
There was a trend when everybody was doing no makeup selfies.
And you did one.
I did a makeup selfie because obviously I don't wear it. So while all the women were doing no makeup selfies, I did a makeup selfie as a sort of, I'll try and support this thing.
I do no makeup selfies semi-regularly just because I feel fine with or without it. I still feel pretty either way. I hope that everybody can, get that kind of confidence. But anyway, social media can involve a lot of looking at how other people look, how they dress, how they do their hair and stuff like that. And there's a lot of digital kind of ways to get that done now, like filters, and fashion is one of them, digital fashion.
Ooh.
So we're actually going to learn about what digital fashion is today and how it's taking off, how it's changing social media and the rest of the world. So let's get into the article and find out more.
Cool.
Reading.
Is digital fashion the next big thing? Many people care about fashion. It's a way to show people your style. Digital fashion is fashion that uses computer images instead of fabric. If you've ever used a skin in a video game, that would be one example. In fact, that's where the trend first emerged. It may not seem so useful at first look, but think about how often you appear as a digital image. You can't upload a picture or video of yourself, play a game online, or join an online meeting without presenting yourself digitally. Digital fashion lets you choose the outfit that people see. It could be a summer dress for a photo shot in a field of flowers, or a nice business suit for an online meeting. With digital fashion, you can change your outfit as easily as you would change a filter on Instagram, so you're always ready for the occasion. Moreover, with digital fashion, designers can come up with any kind of style. They're no longer limited by the materials available to them in real life. It also doesn't have to be just about clothes. It could be anything you wear or use, such as shoes, hats, or jewelry.
All right, our article starts out today. Many people care about fashion. It's a way to show people your style.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good way of kind of self-expression. This is who I am and what I want to say about me. The article then continues, digital fashion is fashion that uses computer images instead of fabric.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is all going to be stuff you see online. That's why we use the word digital. Now, it does mean that it's produced using some kind of electronic code more strictly.
That's right.
But these days we mostly use digital to just mean either online or on a computer.
That's right.
Digital books, digital files, digital style, digital money, all of that kind of stuff.
And so when we talk about fabric being digital, it means it's all online and it's not actually made out of of fabric. Fabric is this. This is fabric. What we have on our bodies right now, fabric is woven or knitted material, or you could call it cloth. Anything that makes clothes and is usually kind of soft and easy to wear, that's fabric.
Okay, so if you're not sure what digital fashion is, here's an example to kind of help you understand it. The article says, if you've ever used a skin in a video game, that would be one example. And if, like me, you don't do much gaming, here's what a skin is. It's a download that changes the appearance of a character.
That's right.
Gives them alternate clothes, a different look.
Yeah,
I think there are others that may affect like maybe the world or some things as well.
Yes,
but
there are.
Characters are more common.
In one of my favorite video games, you play as like a really powerful soldier, and so some of the skins make him into like a unicorn.
Yeah.
Or they turn him into like a tropical, like Hawaiian look or something like that. Or it's like blue and shiny, that kind of thing. So yeah, it's like fashion also for video games.
Okay.
In fact, that's where the trend first emerged.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. So let's learn first about what trend is, and then we'll talk more about it. So a trend is very much related to fashion. You will often see these two words go together. A trend is something that is currently popular or fashionable, especially when you're talking about clothes, when you're talking about technology and apps that people use a lot, or types of hairstyles, types of makeup, and especially what people consider to look good. So those are trends. Those are things that a lot of people will do at the same time. They go in and then they go out. That's what makes them a trend, and that's what makes them not so lasting. If it lasts a longer time, then it's not a trend. It becomes part of normal life. So an example of this, you could say cute face masks with art on them became a trend after COVID-19 because everybody had to wear one. So why not make them cute?
So this trend we're talking about here is digital fashion, and we're saying it emerged from this use of skins in video games, changing a character's appearance. The word emerge means to appear for the first time, to become known for the first time. We use it to say where something comes from, where it first appeared and started to get popular. You could also talk about something emerging from the ocean, which means it pops up from under the sea into the air. But here we're talking about just generally appearing. For example, we could say problems with the new medicine started to emerge during the trials on people. So they said when we made the medicine and tried it in a test arena, it was fine. But when we actually gave it to people, we started seeing problems. And that started is the key point with the word emerge.
Yeah, exactly. So it started the trend of digital fashion started from video games. It may not seem so useful at first look, but think about how often you appear as a digital image, especially if you're on social media, especially if you're on Instagram, or if you make videos, things like that. You're a digital person. Yeah,
because you might think, well, this is just, playing with functions and changing your profile picture.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, it's that, but it's more than that. And let's explain why it's more now. The article says you can't upload a picture or video of yourself, play a game online, or join an online meeting without presenting yourself digitally.
That's right.
Yeah, which basically means if you're going to appear, you're going to use any of these functions, you have to have some kind of picture, even if the picture is blanked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's still you.
Yep.
You just use a picture of the sky. That's still your digital image, and it's still saying something about you.
Yes.
Now, we're going to go on and explain a couple of words in that sentence in just a moment and explore the ideas a bit more. But the sentence does contain today's language in focus, so we can't continue the article without taking a look at it. So this sentence pattern uses a negative like not, never, or no, or it uses a negative modal verb like won't, can't, shouldn't, don't, and then it uses the word without to introduce a condition that has to be met to kind of make the first one work. The first clause with a negative introduces what somebody wants to do, but says they can't do it unless the second clause, the condition, is met. This second clause could be a noun phrase, or usually a VING, without doing, without having something, but it can just be a noun like here. You can't travel abroad without a passport, or you can't travel abroad without owning a passport. It says you can't do the first thing unless you have the second thing. Now, we can also use this sentence pattern if we want to give people advice. You shouldn't take a vacation in Taiwan without visiting its famous night market. So you shouldn't do A unless you do B as part of it.
So we saw that you are presenting yourself digitally. Now, this is the adverb form of digital, meaning that you are showing yourself as an online person. You're not really there in the same space with somebody, or even if you are, what you're focusing on is your online presence. So instead of in real space.
Yeah, I mean, what we mean is your Facebook profile picture, the little thing you choose as to be you when you leave comments on YouTube.
That's right.
What people will click on Instagram and so on.
Exactly.
Okay, so you may think, I'll just use this cute picture. And for a lot of people, that's going to work and that's fine. But why not use it to demonstrate your fashion, to say something about your style?
Yeah, you can experiment and try things that maybe you wouldn't be able to wear in real life.
Yeah. So that's the whole idea. In real fashion, you're choosing what clothes you might wear to work or a party. Digital fashion is showing people in the online world, hey, this is me. This is kind of who I am. This is what I want to show about my personality. So digital fashion lets you choose the outfit that people see. That's one use. The word outfit means a set of clothes that are either selected from a set or designed to be worn together. If you have a wedding suit, it's a whole outfit. It's the jacket, the shirt, tie or bow tie, whatever else you're wearing, pants, shoes. The whole thing is your outfit. An outfit would also include things like a hat, a bag, jewelry, other bits and bobs and accessories.
So yeah, an outfit is something that you can make into a digital form. Like you can use a computer to put it on yourself now, and there's a lot of apps that will do this. Even Instagram or Facebook, they have things that can put makeup on your face, they can put clothes on your body, something like that. The article says it could be a summer dress for a photo shot in a field of flowers, or a nice business suit for an online meeting.
Right, yeah. If you don't actually have a suit that you want to wear when you're on your webcam, you can actually use digital suit to make, oh, this guy's smart, I'll listen to him.
Yeah, hopefully it has to look real though.
Yes, that's true. Well, the article then says, with digital fashion, you can change your outfit as easily as you would change a filter on Instagram. So you're always ready for the occasion.
Yeah,
we mentioned filters a couple of times already.
Yes.
A filter, it's a program or some kind of computer operation that changes the look of a picture. It could affect the light, it could change the colors, you could use it to remove certain things you didn't want to make your skin look nicer, or it could just give you a cat head.
Yeah, or give you cat ears.
Right.
I remember there was a lawyer in the US who had a cat head during a meeting.
Makes it look as though it's snowing in the background, that's a filter.
Yes, exactly. So you use digital fashion on special occasions. So occasions are another name for a special event or a special time. So for example, holidays, or maybe your birthday, something like that. So for an example sentence, you could say, on the occasion of her birthday, Miranda likes to have a big dinner with friends.
So when we say you can change your digital fashion for any occasion, it means no matter what you're doing online, playing games, having meetings, formal, informal, friends and strangers, you can come up with a digital look for that particular event or whatever you're doing. The article then says, moreover, with digital fashion, designers can come up with any kind of style. They're no longer limited by the materials available to them in real life.
That's right.
Yeah, we'll talk a bit more about what that means in just a moment. First, we're going to look at the word that started this sentence, which is moreover. So moreover is an adverb, and we use it as a sort of transition from sentence to sentence. And the specific use of it is to add a second or third, fourth, fifth, whatever, example or reason or an argument point to a list or an argument that you've already begun. So you don't use moreover to make your first point. You don't say, I like this movie, moreover, the acting is good. You would say, I like this movie. First, the acting is good. Moreover, it had some really good music and songs. So you're adding a second or third or other extra reason to what you've already started. For example, you might say, this amusement park has plenty of rides. Moreover, there are some indoor areas to play in when the weather is bad. Now, it's just another way of saying also, and, as well. Furthermore is another slightly fancier one. There are lots of ways you can add further information like this. So our first point in this argument about why digital fashion is good is it's good for the users. They can look different for every occasion.
Yeah.
And then we're saying moreover, or and,
also,
it's good for designers.
Yeah, that's true. So designers are the people who make the clothes. Designer in general is a word that talks about anybody who designs something. Is somebody who creates something like graphics or fashion. They plan how something new will look and how it'll be made. So you can even design things like buildings, or you can design products, or you can design the boxes those products come in. There's all kinds of uses for having design or being a designer. In this case, we're talking about fashion designers, people who draw up and think about how the clothes are going to look, how they're going to be made, that sort of thing. So an example sentence, you could say, the designers at this shop make very cool street clothes and art.
Now, here's an extra good point about digital fashion. The article says it also doesn't have to be just about clothes.
Yeah, so it's not just about clothes. I mean, clothes are the main thing, but it could be anything you wear or use, such as shoes, hats, or jewelry. Jewelry, I really like jewelry. Jewelry is decorative objects such as rings, necklaces, earrings, nose rings that people wear on their body. So any kind of shiny thing that you wear, that's usually jewelry. So Carlos likes to wear gold jewelry on his fingers and around his neck. That's an example of jewelry, how we can use it.
Yeah, so what jewelry have you got on you at the moment?
Well, I have a side nose ring here,
okay.
and then I've got a septum ring here.
Yeah, and that one's kind of looks a little more fancy, doesn't it?
It looks like a moon.
Yeah, do you know what they're made of?
Sterling silver.
Okay, so it's a kind of silver.
Yeah.
I have a silver ring, which I made
your
myself.
wedding ring. Really?
Yeah, there's
Cool.
a place where it's I don't know if it's still there, but up in the Songshan S-Lite one, you could go there and you could make
your own ring.
You can forge your own ring.
That's really cool.
Yeah, you can choose what it's going to look like. They'll teach you the technique, and on the inside, if you want to put words and letters and stuff, you can kind of you can engrave the inside of the ring.
Really
so my wife and I did that to make our own rings for each other.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, and because I am a giant nerd, I did do the Lord of the Rings.
I knew it.
Talking to myself while I was making it.
Precious.
Yeah. So, but anyway, that's just a part of the fun. That's I used to wear a necklace. I used to have a bracelet around my wrists.
Sometimes I wear necklaces. Sometimes I wear a watch. You could think of a watch as jewelry. Depending.
Yeah, if it's quite fancy one,
if it's made of metal. If it's mainly for looks and stuff.
Yeah, if it looks good, not just telling the time. My wife likes she likes kind of arm. They're not quite down at bracelet. They're more like up here.
A gauntlet.
A gauntlet would be on the hand. This is like a ring that goes just around here.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, she's always kind of like wearing those. But yeah, there are many different types of jewelry, and they can be great gifts. They can be personal things. They can have meaning to them, or they can just look very nice.
Yes, and in digital form, they might be even stuff that you couldn't wear in real life.
Yeah, like you couldn't
maybe
afford.
You have a floating halo made out of gold around your head, something like that.
Yeah, and you can see, well, I would love to wear a load of nice diamonds. I can't buy diamonds, but I can have digital ones to just kind of check out my bling.
That's right.
Okay.
So that's what we've got for day one. I think we're just getting started.
That's right. But before we can go to day two, we do have to go to today's For You Chat question.
For You Chat.
So our chat question today is, do you care about your appearance on social media or in online games? Why or why not?
For me, I'm going to say for social media, kind of, sort of. Online games, yes.
Okay.
But mostly for fun. Like, I like to have fun with looks, and I like to wear different kinds of skins in the games that I play. So I always like to collect all of those and just have fun with them. On social media, I'm more thinking about when my future self will see the past things that happened and how I looked and what I did at that time.
Yes.
It's like an album.
Right, yeah, the diary of what was going on at that time where you can look at it.
Yeah.
I would say now, given the age that I'm at, I don't care as much anymore.
That's fair.
Because, in a lot of ways, when you hit certain stages of your life, you do care a bit less about, appearance and fashion and things like that. When I was younger, though, yes, I did care. I tried to cultivate the image of me as basically an idiot who will do stupid things and wear very stupid clothes to get attention.
And how do you think that worked out for you?
I think I got a lot of attention. But yes, I'm sure a lot of people thought I was an idiot.
Oh.
But, that was me when I was younger. And that part of me is still there inside, just waiting for an opportunity to come out on stage. So,
well, you've got kids.
Yeah, but I'm going to own that idiot side of me who liked to wear bright colors and stupid clothes in public.
All right, I can't wait to see it.
That was a big part of me, especially in my kind of teens and 20s. So, yeah, I did care a lot about trying to present myself in that way then. Now, I'm old and tired and I'm not so worried.
Oh, Grandpa Pat.
Yeah, there
Dad
we go.
Pat, that's what it is.
Yeah, but that's all we have time for today. Join us again tomorrow and we'll learn more about digital fashion. See you then.
Fun. Bye.
Bye for now.
Vocabulary Review. Trend. Wearing jeans has been a popular trend for a very long time, so they're easy to find in stores. Emerge. Leonardo DiCaprio emerged as a global star after he appeared in Titanic in 1997. Occasion. Wally and George's wedding was a happy occasion for both of their families. Moreover. I don't think you should buy that dress because it's very expensive. Moreover, it doesn't suit you anyway. Designer. Sam works as a designer for AMC computers. He gives each machine a special look. Jewelry. James knows his girlfriend likes jewelry, so he bought her a silver necklace for her birthday.
智慧小补帖
Digital. Fabric. Outfit. Filter.
以上节目是由活用空中美语制作，活用空中美语杂志，请洽询全国各大书店。如欲索取试听教材，请来电02-2364-4000 02-2364-4000，或上网查询，网址是 www.english4u.net www.english4u.net